Good afternoon, Wildcat family. Today I would like to take a few minutes and talk to you about returning to school. But before I do that, I want to just give a big shout out and thank you to our Morenci parents. I know the last 5.5 months has been kind of challenging as you've had to maintain work, maintain your household, and pick up some responsibilities for teaching. You've been super, you get an A+, and I would like to just say thank you on behalf of the staff and schools for your support during this critical time. Thanks. A few weeks ago, Governor Ducey provided an executive order on returning to school. That executive order said that schools could not physically reopen with students before August 17th. And it also said that they should consider 3 health benchmarks before returning to school. Those health benchmarks deal with the number of infections, number of cases, and number of hospitalizations in your area. I'm happy to report today that Greenlee County is looking very good in those 3 areas, and we anticipate being able to return to school physically on August 31st. I would like to talk a little bit about what that's going to look like on August 31st. We've been watching around the state, around our state and the United States in general, and colleges and schools have reopened only to have to close in a few weeks. We want to avoid that. When we return on August 31st, we're going to be using a split schedule or an A-B model. What a split schedule is half the students come to school every other day. So for instance, if your student was placed in the A pool, they would come to school Monday and Wednesday and participate in distance learning on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. On the other hand, if you're in the B pool, your child would attend school Tuesday and Thursday and be on distance learning Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What's the purpose of doing this? We've been out of school 5.5 months, and when we start school again, it's going to look a little different. This pandemic has emphasized social distancing. Schools are not good at social distancing. We're the opposite of social distancing. So when we return by bringing in half of the students at a time, it means we have half the students on a school bus, half the students in a classroom, half the students in a cafeteria, and it allows us to kind of build our practices and procedures for educating students in a healthy and safe manner so that we're not closing in 2 or 3 weeks. It is not our goal or intent to keep an A-B model going for an extended period of time. We want to try our practices and procedures, get up to speed on how we can deliver education in this environment. Then we want to get all children back to school every day. When school returns, it's going to look a little different. We're going to be using multiple entrances for children to come into the buildings. We're going to be giving them hand sanitizer, asking them to wash their hands. We're going to be checking every student's temperature, every staff member's temperature. We're going to be wearing masks, students and staff. There's a lot of feelings about masks. Some people really don't want to wear masks. Unfortunately, it's one of the few tools that we have in a crowded environment to ensure the safety of students. Please know it's not our intent to have a mask on a child or staff member all day, every day. We're going to be taking recesses or breaks, getting students outside, getting them out of a mask. However, it is one tool that we'll have to make good use of. As we return to school, we will have full bus services, cafeteria services. All of our services will be back to a normal school routine. I understand there's some of you that may not be comfortable returning your child to school. We will still have the Morenci Digital Pathway program for your child to participate if you want to keep them at home. I have to tell you, We want your children back in school. Most of us went into education because we love kids and we love working with them. Distance learning doesn't provide that opportunity. We want your kids back in school. We look forward to seeing them the week of August 31st. Thank you very much.